And before we proceed to discovering sketching in Autodesk Inventor, let me first give you a quick tour of the user interface. On our top section, so notice this is the typical Microsoft Windows application, which is called the ribbon, and it has some tabs. Okay, all tools are housed in this upper section of our user interface. Okay, on the right, of course, the view cube and the navigation bar, which some of this were discussed earlier. And notable on this section is at this drop down. At times, we prefer changing the visual style. Let's say going into wireframe. Okay, reverting back to shaded or shaded with edges. At the bottom right, we have some tabs here. So recall, Excel sheets. In this instance, we have a part, but if ever we have multiple parts, assemblies, or drawings here, it will all be populated at this bottom section. Also, in this area is the orientation coordinate system, an indicator of how the model's orientation with respect to our UCS is. In addition, this plays an important role, most specifically when you are importing or exporting files from different CAD applications. Same with 3D printing. Another important section of our user interface is the browser window. So here, Inventor registers the part, features, modifications, tools applied in the creation of our 3D model or assembly or drawing. Notice in this area, okay, as I expand extrusion, we first initially created a sketch. It was registered here as sketch 1. We applied extrusion, registered here as extrusion 1. As you master your way into design, I will be expecting you have realized the ripple effect or how each features relate to each other in creation and revision. And before we proceed to discover sketching and constraints, let me first save this file, hitting Ctrl S. And notice, because we defined the location of our project, we are immediately brought to UP Gears Pinions. So saving this as navigation. Okay, and of course, this is a part. IPT, selecting save. Okay, and just to add, I'm going to bring in our folder. Notice here, we now have that navigation part inside UP Gears Pinions folder together with our Inventor project. Heading back to Inventor. And notice below from part 1, it is also now reflected here as navigation.ipt.